Hello, Carlos. Welcome.
But anyways, can we show the slides, please, to go over that case? So today is not Thursday, it's Friday, my fault, next case. And I would like to make an announcement about a discovery. I'm going to talk about an old species who showed a phenomenal adaptation to a new environment. Next. This species is called Rarum germanum workaholicum. And this guy was caught lazing on a Sunday evening next in Moscow. So this was a very rare species next. But somehow next, two second-handed researchers put him back on track. And that's why you guys are having this excellent meeting in Frankfurt. So with that, we can move forward. Next one. So this is the second case here. It's a 35-year-old male weighing 83 kilos, not 73. He had shortness of breath and exercise. He also has systemic hypertension and type 1 diabetes recently diagnosed. He has the classical findings, physical findings of ASD. Next. The ECG showed RV age and sinus rhythm. The TTE showed RV dilatation, very conspicuous, and a large secundum ASD. Next. So these were the pictures. We're going to go over the TE in a minute. Next. This Dr. Sheehan put in my talk, but it's a good meeting in September next year in Columbus, Ohio. I think everybody should attend it. Next. And the intended procedure here is the ASD closure using a figula device from Occlutech. So let's pass to the echo pictures. I think Simone has some lovely pictures to show.
So hello. This is the fourth chamber view. As you can see, we have a large ASD, a secondal ASD here with RV and RA overload. Here with the color flow mapping showing the left to right shunt. We measured here and it was 29 millimeters with deficient posterior brim. And here in 60 degrees we can see how the posterior rim is small and the defect measures here about 26. This is the posterior inferior rim, which is thin and deficient. Here we got 28 millimeters. And let me show you another measurement, the bicaval view here.
Simone, those are lovely pictures. We'll just let you move on with the technical side of things. Z, what size device we're going to use here?
So this is at least a 28 millimeter by here measurement with deficient anterior rim. My first guess would be at least a 36 millimeter device.
36. Alison?
I agree.
36. Anybody going to go smaller? Zahid, is he in the auditorium? Zahid? Oh,
I suspect if you balloon sized it, you could make it as large as you wanted.
Okay. Okay, Carlos, do you want to carry on? Thank you, Simone. Those are beautiful, beautiful pictures.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
I think we need to ask another critical question prospectively, and maybe we can get an audience vote on who thinks the odds of successful closure are better than 80%? A few hands. What about less than 60%? Several hands as well. So I think we all appreciate that this is not a for sure thing.
Exactly.
You can do it,
Yeah,
Carlos.
it's a very challenging ASD with deficient anterior rim. The posterior rim is very floppy. It's not that big either. We discussed balloon sizing. I think it's useless in this case because we're going to go either to a 36 millimeter device, and there were some frames that we reached 30 30 millimeters. So we decided to go for a 39 millimeter device.
Okay.
And the reason is the Figula device, because it has more wires and the wires are thinner than the Platzer device. I think my impression is that it's a little bit more flexible, and you can, in the end, if we are successful, it will hug the aorta. So I have a 39 millimeter device here, so show my hands. It's screwed onto the delivery cable already.
Is that the biggest? Is that the biggest device? The biggest
the biggest is 40.
Sorry?
It's the biggest is 40, but we don't have that, in Brazil. So this is the largest that we have here that is available. And this is a 14 French sheath, okay, to load the device. So we're going to use some saline.
What delivery sheath have you chosen?
This is a 14 Cook sheath with sort of a 60 degrees curve. We don't have the Hausdorff sheath, which makes my life a little bit more difficult, but I think because of the curve and the flexibility of the device, I think we can play with that a little bit in order to put in the right position. So
Carlos, the device... For this big a defect, do you ever consider cutting a bevel on the end of the delivery sheath?
Yeah, that's a good point, too. I think Larry Latson has done that, and using a straight sheath and then cutting in an oblique fashion, beveling it. So, but we're going to give a try with a regular sheath.
Carlos, here. I take it that device is the regular screw-on attachment. It's not the new ball-grabbing one.
No, exactly, yeah. The new version of that device has not been approved yet by our local health authorities. We are working on that at the moment. The new device has a pivoting system between the delivery cable, which looks like a bioptome, and it grabs
we saw it with
a screw.
Horst showed,
so
Horst showed us his ball grabbing technique.
So flash, so I'm transferring here. Bem devagar, bem devagar. Peraí.
What was the total set length, by the way?
Who's speaking? Thomas.
What was the total set length?
Simone?
Yes?
Request was for the total length of the septum, if there is such a thing.
I didn't measure, but I can do it right now.
We haven't measured that, but this is a big guy weighing 83 kilos. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that his coronary arteries were totally normal. We took a picture of the coronary arteries beforehand, and I forgot to mention that. So I have my device near the tip. There are two ways to do that. I'm going to try to do the standard way first to open up the device in the left atrium and then rotate the sheath clockwise to see if the angle towards the septum is appropriate. So let's see that. I'm in the left upper pulmonary vein right now. So I'm going back. It fell off the pulmonary vein. So I'm just opening the left atrial disc. It got caught in the left atrial appendage. There you go. When it opened up, it was a little bit weird. Let's shift to the echo. I think we have a very nice angle here to approach the septum. Can you make the echo bigger, please? Echo bigger and fluoroscopy smaller. So I think we are reasonably fine. So I'm going to open up the waist in the middle, just pulling the sheath over the delivery cable. Just some adjustments here.
Angle looks very favorable there, Carlos.
Yeah, I agree.
Just banging on the mitral valve a little there.
Yeah. I think
that's great.
There.
Yeah.
There you go. I think we grabbed the septum.
Nicely done.
Yeah, see how it's hugging, the aorta? And it looks like the profile is good too. So let's check with the echo right now. Simone?
Okay, on 0 degrees here, we see septum between the discs. And let's move here, bicaval view. As we see, it's okay.
Yeah.
Here we see over here we can see the inferior rim,
Kevin,
which is
happy
between
with
the
this
discs.
position?
Yeah.
It looks very good, doesn't it?
Oliver, happy with this position?
Yeah, I'd be interested to see what it does when the cable's released, but it looks okay at the moment.
Simona, you're happy with the mitral valve? Just show us a bit of color on the mitral valve, please.
Yeah, let's go to the mitral valve here.
Perfect.
So, it's free.
Perfect.
No problem. Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
That's a great job, Carlos.
Yeah, so who agrees that we should release this device? Is everybody happy with the device position?
Every single body in the audience agrees that you should release it.
Okay.
Neil?
Yes?
So,
Can I ask you a question? Have you ever seen in an adult patient where there's actually been a problem with the mitral valve with an ASD device?
Yeah, good question. I don't remember, Oliver, this is my adult colleague. Microphones are not fantastic this afternoon. There we go.
Yeah, you remember we had the only 40mm device we've used not only closed the ASD but also cured the mitral valve prolapse. But that's been fine since. That was about 5 years ago.
There's your answer, Eric. But obviously it's much rarer than in children.
And just to follow up, any pulmonary vein issue as well in an adult patient? We've never seen that. Anyone else have any experience with that?
Yeah, anybody? Pulmonary vein anxieties with large devices in adults? Yeah, looks like not. Looks like not. Okay, Carlos?
yeah, we released the device, so we have the final pictures here.
Great job.
Simone?
Yeah. So it looks very, very good. There is no residual shunt, as we can see here. It's only through the mesh of the device. The only thing here, I think this left disc here. It's quite it's bulging to the left atrium wall here, as we can see here. But I think it's not a problem here.
Okay,
Are you guys
great.
happy with the
We are
device
indeed,
position?
Carlos. That's a beautiful demonstration of closure of a very large and difficult
it's
ASD.
very
Well
large,
done to you and your team.
Okay.
We'll let you go now and maybe come back for some more action, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
We're going to see you in a minute with a coarctation case.
Excellent. Look forward to it. Well played. Well done, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Well done.
Thank
Bye,
you.
bye,
Bye-bye.